available.
If you guys do hire us, don't let us find out that we're fired later on via Twitter.
This G4 fiasco just keeps getting worse and worse with the more information we have. Hello, everyone. I am Mecca, and who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Rob off camera, the non-completionist.
The non-completion. Hey, I should be that, too. Oh, so we were both live in between, he was live when it broke, and then I went live immediately after yesterday, when we got news of G4 pulling the plug. Apparently, a lot of us got news before the employees did. Mm-hmm. And we found out yesterday via the articles that Gerard the Completionist found out via Twitter. He wasn't the only one. Now, he's one of the X-Play hosts who's sitting there right next to Frosk with their infamous rant.
This is not where I thought we were going, but I'm here.
I had no idea.
We got a lot to talk about on this one. First off, this whole fiasco has been just a giant dumpster fire. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, this was a bad move. This is a bad look for everyone involved, except for the hosts and the on-air talent.
Yeah, well, and even some of the production team, your camera people, your writers, your staff. We were watching Gina Darling's stream last night. Apparently, she didn't find out. I think she might have found out while she was live.
Yeah, it looks like she found out when she was on the air. That's
that somebody called her, and she found out on the air that she had lost a job. A lot of these people yesterday, we found out during the stream that a lot of the producers and writers and people and the social media people, they couldn't get into the social media accounts yesterday. Early, at 9 in the morning. They couldn't get into their Slack office chat thing that they have early in the morning that day. So they didn't tell anybody. They decided to release a press release before telling anybody behind the scenes, it looks like, or any on-air talent, any producers, any writers, anybody. And do you think that they saw this coming?
No, I really don't. I think that they put too much faith in Comcast to sort of right the ship. Or at least they put too much faith in Comcast to actually do the right thing and to call them individually or to meet with them individually and tell them the bad news. Because they were all told that, hey, we're not going in Monday, but we'll be back Tuesday.
Well, I don't think they were told we're going back Tuesday. I think they were questioning, okay, so Tuesday then, right? Mm-hmm. So Tuesday then. So, they didn't put... one of the people didn't put two and two together from behind the scenes we were listening to on the stream.
We got the message we're closed tomorrow, but the studio will be open on Tuesday.
We will reopen.
I show that to my wife, and she just goes, lying piece of shit.
I think that they blindsided a lot of these people because during the stream yesterday, we were hearing that they were asking them to do more than. They were saying, let's increase the workload after they let go a lot of the people. So I think they were kind of trying to convince themselves that, if only they could get this ship back like the people at Comcast were trying to... What do you think? Do you think they were just deliberately lying, or do you think that they were... Because they were saying, we need more Attack of the Show episodes per week, and we need more of this, and we need more with fewer people. I think
the people who were asking to do that, I think they were so far down on the food chain, they had no idea.
Well, probably. So this probably comes from way at the top. Now, to blame Frosk for this one... They mentioned something on the stream. Are people still blaming Frosk for this? I think at G4 they don't at all.
Without a doubt, there will be backlash.
I don't think so.
I think they realized that this was kind of dead on arrival. This was doomed to fail because they're going off of an old business model.
Well, Frosk didn't help. She didn't help, but at the same time, this was not a good idea. This was a 20-year-old idea that, and I saw someone say this, the audience for this had moved on to YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, a lot of the people who want the kind of corporatized video gaming content, they're not going to go to the independent places for it. And I think they had too many shows on too many things, and they had too many channels, and they had too many uploads every single day. They were trying to be a TV network on the internet. And unless they were going to be just a continual live TV network on the internet, there's probably no way they could have done that. You know?
That was probably, you know what? Why didn't they think of that? Be like
Just do a 24-hour live stream on the internet.
Just be live, 24-hour, and then you fill in the gaps with whatever programming, you know? I mean, with their
Be
pre-recorded
like
programming.
radio. Have somebody come in at midnight to do a Let's Play. Now it's late night Let's Play with, you know, your creepy tattooed metalhead host.
Or they could stagger around the world. They have a guy in India. They have a guy in Japan. You have a guy in Japan. Do a Let's Play, and then you have the regular
not?
hours. You have in New York, East Coast to West Coast time. You do that.
Yeah, why not?
See, look, we just saved G4, but it's too late.
And I don't think I'm of the idea. A lot of people get mad at me for this one, but I still think that they went woke because they were going broke, because the network was already failing.
Yeah.
This was in the middle of a lot of their bot controversy too, and this was in the middle of a lot of the, you know, just what are they doing? Why is G4 even coming back? Like, I loved G4 when it was on. Don't get me wrong, but coming back to it just didn't feel the same.
Just the landscape of the media has changed so much that it's difficult to even get something like this off the ground these days. I mean, they had the legacy, they had the name, the recognition already.
And investors. They had sponsorships. They were saying they had all these corporate sponsorships.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Pepper and Pizza Hut or whatever.
Yeah.
Was it Domino's? I think it was
Well,
Pizza
whatever
Hut.
it was. But anyways, this is a pizza-related company.
And and that's really how you did it in 2010, you know?
Yeah.
But now, people don't want so much of that. I mean, it did have a small devoted audience for a lot of this. But at the end of the day, there's so much other content going on that...
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just we've reached a saturation point. So...
And that's really sad because a lot of these people seem very, very competent. A lot of these people seem very good. Gina Darling, we absolutely loved.
Yeah.
So I think everybody loved her, though. And
Oh, she's adorable.
so hopefully she'll be okay. But just, yeah, don't tell people that they're fired via Twitter.
That's
Comcast, like, this is a real faux pas on their part. They didn't bother to tell anybody. A lot of these people found out because Twitter,
Yeah.
because somebody tagged them, because somebody said, and you know, sure, these people were breathing a huge sigh of relief 2 weeks ago when everybody else got let go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you thought the worst was over. Nope.
No, whole network. I mean, shouldn't they just let everybody go then?
Probably. I mean, fill the air with reruns until they shut it down, you know?
I think they were going to try and quietly distance themselves from Frost and try and quietly distance themselves from the activist type people. They deleted her video, and they got rid of their CEO who was in charge of that. You know, the woman with the man name?
Yeah, Russell Aarons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have further additional information as to the giant dumpster fire that is G4 and the layoffs. In this article, according to this, they were paying top talent, like internet talent influencers, probably when they brought in Twitch streamers like Amaranth. Mm-hmm. They were paying these people upwards of $25,000 to $30,000 to appear as a guest.
Yeah, so right here's here's the portion we want. Expenditures for guest talent appear to have played a role in the closure, according to multiple G4 employees interviewed by the Washington Post, that is. Some high-profile creators demanded day rates of $25,000 to $30,000 when invited to appear as guests on G4.
But here's the thing, though. That's not sustainable, but that screams desperate to me. That's like oh crap, we can't get anybody that we can promote up. Like, let's say they grabbed an up-and-coming YouTuber off the street. It would do her a lot more for her to get exposure than it would G4 to benefit. And I hate saying it like that. Yeah, I think you guys get the point I'm making. They were using the giant content streamers like your Amaranths, like that, because they were desperate, because they were a sinking ship already.
Hey, we need a big name in the Twitch sphere. Who's pulling in the most views? This person. Let's get them. Oh, they want 25 grand.
Okay, we're
I
desperate.
guess.
You know, and I can't even fault anybody for charging that, because, yeah, if you're at that position where G4 is so desperate, they got to go to the current influencers to get noticed. You know, because it used to be back in the day, they would bring somebody on and showcase them and bring them like an up-and-coming thing. But now it's like the opposite, so.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
So that's what I think anyway. But back to the rest of the video. I think that they just really screwed over a lot of their people by not telling them and not having the courtesy to tell. That's really, really crappy.
Yeah.
All right, I am Becca, and that's about all I gotta say about this one.
And I'm Rob, the non-completionist.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye! If you guys do hire us, don't let us find out that we're fired later on via Twitter.